Neill, it's a point, it's a valuable point, but on an afternoon where we wanted, and I wonder if you feel we deserved more.
Yeah, definitely. I think we deserve more. People say that you can end up getting what you deserve in life. I think football's slightly different. I think over a long period of time you do, and I really, really firmly believe that the players, the staff, were doing loads of things that mean that we will start getting results. I think the fans can see that, but right now, for whatever reason, the little breaks are not going, and I don't think we quite got what we deserve today. We'll look within in terms of how we can keep doing more, because that's all you can do. But there's no question we deserved to take all 3 points today.
Nice line from one of the ball attendants as I was coming round here, and they asked me a question. He says, "Why does football not like us?" It feels a wee bit like that just now.
Yeah, maybe it does. I think it does. I think you want to go in, and we're all feeling frustration. I'm sure we're all feeling frustration, and when you feel frustrated, you want to take it out on certain things. I said to the players, I'm not going to do it. As much as we're all feeling frustrated, it'd be easy as a manager to come in and just take my frustration out. Oh, can we take our chances? Can we? Yeah, of course, there's little things, but you can't say that we play like that, we're not going to win games, because we will. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We can't feel that football doesn't like us. It doesn't discriminate. It'll hurt us all equally. And right now we're getting that. Like their goal, it's a shot, deflects, it goes in. We need to keep doing the things that we're doing, because I believe it will turn, and then everyone will be patting each other on the back, and we'll be feeling a lot better. And there might be days we don't play as well, and we feel like that. So more of the same, but we also need to look at what we can control and do better.
Talk us through the 90 and guide us through your view of the kind of contentious moments. It was a first half where we offered a lot, we lose a deflected goal, and then there's a fair old bit of discussion in terms of what happens at the end.
Yeah, I think first half started the game great, just what you'd want at home. Starks Park, shooting towards our home fans, loads of action, loads of chances. A little bit disappointing not to convert one of those chances with a couple of one-on-ones. Dylan, Jack, good play, good energy, good intensity. Pays off with the penalty. If anything, at half time you're coming in thinking that we should have maybe capitalised more on a good play. I don't think we started the second half as dominantly, but that's not to say that we were on the back foot. But I thought it was more even for the first 10-15 minutes. They got the goal, a couple of small mistakes, again brutally punished with a deflection, and then I thought we responded again. I wasn't sure how we would respond. We responded very well. Created chances, should have been ahead, and then the contentious decisions, obviously, Stonewall penalty that we don't get at the end. That's the parts that are not quite falling for us. We need to look at the chances that we had. Can we convert one of these? Can we still do better in some of those moments? So that we're sitting here, as I say, with 3 points.
Tell us about the penalty shout. What struck myself was that it's unusual to see such a volume of claims. It seemed that everybody in and around that 18-yard box to a man immediately screamed for the decision.
I thought that was a great indicator for me, was the players' reactions. It was a great indicator of they were so vehement in their protestations, they were on it. And when you see it back, if VAR had been here today, we think it would have been a penalty, pretty stonewall. But look, we can't look past the fact that without that, we pushed, we went right to the very end. The ball was, in and around their box. We had chances, and what we need to do is continue to make those chances. If we continue to make those chances, we'll start capitalising. What
about our own play in the final third? It's one of these where we look that our goal comes from a penalty. It's easy to miss the fact that you get a penalty because the creative play drives you there, but how do you make of that?
Yeah, listen, I think something we're aware of. We need to score more goals. We need to be scoring more goals, set pieces, open play. But again, I don't think anyone can come here and go, we're not an attacking team, that we're not creating chances, that we're not looking like we're exciting, because I think we're all those things. And I believe we've got good finishers, we've got players that can score goals, and they will, and it will start coming. And as I say, then that'll complement a lot of the good things that we're doing.
As strong as a squad that you've had to select from today, how do you think that things kind of flowed in terms of your decisions?
Yeah, by a country mile, the strongest squad, and I think that's another thing to just keep in mind. Callum Fordyce comes in, makes his first start. Scott Brown makes his first start. Sam Stanton's back on the bench. So Fancati also first start. So you're 9 games in, and you've got 3 really important players all making their first start and performing really well. Sam Stanton, as I say, again, like one of the best players in the league last year, so that bodes well for us. But we've got these players to come back in, and they'll only get better and stronger. And we've got guys on the bench that are more than deserving of opportunities, and they need to keep pushing because we've got busy time coming up.
We've also got players who miss out today in terms of Freeman, Gibson, and I wonder if it's just came a wee bit too soon. Is it a clearance matter for Cody, or is he just not quite ready?
Yeah, I think again with Cody, not played, not trained, only had 3 days with us, 3 days, so probably seen at the end maybe where we might need him, but he'll be available for next week. Lewis Gibson unfortunately was sick. We couldn't take the risk because he's been very good. He was very good against Hearts. He would have been involved had he been available, but he was sick. And then Kieran Freeman, really we've only got 9 spots on the bench, and we didn't feel that we needed another defender. We felt more attacking options would help. Listen, that's what a team should have. What we want to do, we need to be leaving out good players, and right now we are. And I know that they'll want to be involved, but from that perspective, that's the right thing.
I'm wondering that much as we're disappointed that it's an evening where we leave knowing that it's quite easy to avoid the negativity trap in terms of saying we're victims of something, or we should have, we could have, we might have. You feeling positive about the direction we're going?
Maybe not feeling that way right this very second, but yes, I think what would I be saying to someone else in my position that is playing like that? I'd be saying it's only a matter of time that it's going to turn, because doing all the right things. What my eyes are saying is loads of positives that should make me feel positive. But again, I'm no different to any of the fans. I want to drive home tonight with 3 points, however it comes. But longer term, like, you've got to do the things that take to get you the 3 points, and we're doing them. And as I say, I'm a big believer that will pay us back over the rest of the season.
How do you reflect on days like today and the recent weeks that you've had in terms of your own tenure here? It's very new, but you're getting to the point where it's starting to look like your squad, and it's starting to look like your team.
Yeah, again, I think I said this. I think there's been real glimpses of that from this moment, because the players have done such good. In terms of my squad, I think it's definitely our strongest squad. I think there's areas that longer term we'll look to add different attributes, but we've got a very good squad, there's no doubt about that. And I think, as I mentioned, there's lads that now they get back, and once they get 5-10 games under the belt, you're going to see them in full flow, which will be exciting, because even right now they're looking very good. So yeah, I think anyone, as I say, that's watched us over the last 4 or 5 weeks, especially here, we've been very good, but we've just not managed to convert.
Neill, thanks for your time. Thanks for your analysis, and we'll get on the road with you up to Livingston next week.
Good. See you there. Thanks.